Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Engine Builder Show. I hope everyone had a great weekend, and I hope all of you are well. Today's episode, we are going to be discussing the three things you need for a successful marketing campaign. But before that, the show is brought to you by Business Marketing Engine. If you need unique marketing solutions to build your business, head over to businessmarketingengine.com. And now let me hand it over to our host. Good morning, Gabe.
Good morning, Jethro. Thank you. And good morning, everyone. I hope you had a great weekend and you were able to unplug and spend time with your loved ones and relax because I believe that that's a huge part of success in the entrepreneurial journey is us taking good care of ourselves. I know we've talked about that quite a bit in past episodes as well. Today, what I wanted to share with everyone is in my experience of the past 20 plus years as an entrepreneur, there's actually just three key things that you need to have when you're getting ready to build a marketing campaign and to make it a success. These are the three things that that we always look for and that we always help our clients get optimized or build out. And so just go through those, just three simple things that'll keep you on track and help you be successful as you market your business. So the first thing is that you need a destination. Um, and I guess before I dive into the details, what we teach here at Business Marketing Engine is we teach the DCT method. So DCT. And so the first thing that you need is a destination. So in order to be able to market something, you need to figure out where do I want people to go. And the destination is both a destination and it's actually part of a journey that you'll want to take your prospects through that so they can ultimately become clients as well. But destinations can be your website, a landing page, a mobile app. It can be a physical location that you're taking somebody to. But regardless of what it is, you need to take somebody somewhere. You need to create a transformation in their life. So how are you going to do that? You can walk them through a process of what you offer, the products you have, the services you offer. But it all comes down to knowing what destination that you want to send your prospects to so that they can ultimately become clients. And when it comes to a physical brick and mortar location, in that case, you want to be intentional about how somebody physically enters your space. So when they're driving in, you want to think through, what is it going to be like when they pull up and they see what your business looks like. All the details actually either are creating confidence or taking confidence away from it. I always think about the example for me anyway. When I go to a restaurant, if I use their restroom and it's really, really dirty, then I know that their kitchen is probably dirty too. It's just kind of statistically true. But if I go to a restaurant and the restroom is really clean and in great shape, then I know that they care about little details like that and that they're going to care about everything else. And so that's one just kind of thing to be aware of is when somebody comes to your location, especially when it's a physical location, that principle applies other places too, but especially in a physical location, think through what are they going to experience when they pull up, when they walk in, and then how are you going to guide them through your physical, brick and mortar location, your building, so that they have a great experience and they're exposed to everything that you want them to be exposed to. So they'll, buy the things that you're offering. If you think about walking through like a Starbucks checkout line, if you walk into the building, very often they have mugs and coffee makers and, coffee beans that you can buy and a bunch of different things that as you're walking up to the cash register, not only are you able to order, but they have other things that they're offering you as part of that funnel. And that's a physical funnel. It's a physical destination. So in the brick and mortar, that's just kind of touching on that, just a few kind of high points. When you're looking at a landing page, you want people to do only what they came to that page to do. So you want to have low or no navigation, no way for them to click away. You either want them to follow the process down that page that you created, the video, the sales page, the offer, or you want them to exit. You don't want to distract them with other details. And similarly, if you look at a website or a mobile application or a web application, all of which we help our clients build, you just want to be intentional in the design so that as they're going through the process, they're flowing through it in a way that is, following the exact path that you want. So building that correct destination and having a destination period of somewhere to send somebody is what's key. So that's the first thing. The next thing that you'll need to be successful is content. So we did in DCT, we have destinations, we have content as a second thing. And so from a content perspective, we use content in our marketing to build repetitions and build trust. So as you think about putting a Facebook ad out there, putting a Google ad out there, either if it's copy, if it's imagery, if it's a video, you're going to need some, to explain who you help, what you offer, and how you help them. And people typically aren't going to engage the first time they see something unless they're in a high state of awareness or a high state of pain. They're highly aware of what it is that you offer already, or they're in a lot of pain, meaning they want to solve the problem right away. They really are searching for an answer. So with content through email marketing, blog posts, ads, organic content on different platforms, direct mail, radio, television, all of those can be used to inform and educate your audience, your prospects about what you do, what you offer, and how you help. And it's consistency over time that makes your content successful. And then the third thing that you'll need is traffic. So traffic can come from that organic posting and that content. That's a piece of it, but it also comes from paying on different platforms, whether it's traditional media or digital media. We help our clients with radio and television and direct mail, all of which are very, very successful. SMS and cold calling are ways that you can drive traffic. Of course, we have Facebook ads, Google ads, and there's LinkedIn ads, YouTube ads. There's you can buy directly on websites that are visited by your ideal prospects. But as you think about traffic, you want to start with something that you can do consistently and then add on additional channels over time. Ultimately, you don't want to be just stuck in one channel because Facebook changes constantly. So does Google ads. All different channels have different factors that affect them and they change. And so you want to build and grow in one platform and then add on multiple additional channels so that you're able to be consistent in driving traffic to your destination. And the other things that are worth looking at from a traffic perspective is organic search. So search engine optimization, SEO is a great traffic source. That's one of the things that we love helping our clients with, because over time you can get more and more traffic and you can get higher return on your investment in SEO over time than you can with paid traffic. But it takes time to build that up. The other thing that's a great traffic source is your email list. It's probably one of the most valuable things you can do with email traffic. If you're consistent in emailing your list every week and even multiple times a week, you'll continue to build that brand in their inbox and you'll build trust with them because you're showing up consistently. And just to give a little bit of context, because I think it's important to know how valuable and important email can be, through email marketing, I'm running a smaller list right now. It's only about like 3,500, I think, overall. And out of that list this year, I was able to generate over $250,000 in sales. And so that's just an example of how, if you're consistent, even if it's a small list, it's not the world's biggest email list, you can still generate a lot of revenue and a lot of results from it. And so I believe email should always be a part of your traffic strategy, and should be a part of your marketing as a whole. And so those are the three things inside of the DCT method: destinations, content, and traffic. And when you have those optimized and consistently working for you, then you're able to have a successful marketing campaign. And if you look at any marketing campaign out there, they all live inside of that DCT method. Whether somebody's doing a radio ad, they're going to drive you to a destination of calling, right? Typically, or visiting a website. If it's television, somebody may be branding something, they may be driving you into a retail location. But everything essentially falls into those three things: destinations, content, and traffic. And that's what we help our clients with. And regardless of how you manage those three things, those are the three key areas, the three aspects that you're going to need to have a successful marketing campaign. So if you have any questions with that, of course, reach out. We would be glad to help you. And I will turn it back to you, Jethro.
Thank you, Gabe. And that's it for today on the Engine Builder Show. We hope you learned something new today, and thank you for taking the time as usual to listen to our show. If you like our content, then hit that like, follow, and subscribe. If you want to get notified when we get live, hit the bell as well. Also, if you have questions that you'd like to ask us, drop a comment down below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Again, for unique marketing solutions to help you grow your business, head over to businessmarketingengine.com. And we'll talk to you next time. Bye, everybody.